Hello, my name is Tracy Maxfield. Welcome to Hammerdown Woodworking. Today we're going to take just a brief tour around my new shop building. It is finally up and completed. Nothing is in it yet. This is going to be a blank canvas, and we'll let you all see that. This is my new shop. This is finally completed. It's 30 by 40, has 9-foot walls, got like 12 foot in the middle of the center of height. Got a 30 by 30 window on this side, of course a 32 by 80 or 30 by 80, I think it's 32 by 80 door, I haven't measured it. And this garage door is 8 by 10. And this is the other side, has a 30 by 30 window on there. The reason why I placed a window on each end is this end turns toward the road. I can see if anyone pulls up in the driveway. And the other side turns toward this field. And I have critters come out in that field, and I can see what is out there. This will be the home of the tools of the new Hammerdown workshop. This is like 10'3" to the top, or to the bottom of these rafters, and then it's like 12 foot to the top. And I've been kind of looking at other shop tours, getting ideas of layout, because I'm not going to lay this one out like I did in the previous shop. I done what I had to do in that one because of the size. I really didn't have a whole lot of size. This one I've got plenty of room. I was watching Jay Bates' shop set up, and his doors are on one end and mine are on one side. And I love his setup that he has, but of course mine's minus the loft, but I can't quite hardly go that route. Anyone has any suggestions? I'm going to give you quickly my idea of what I'm looking at and what I'm thinking of doing, and anyone has any comments, suggestions or anything, place them in the comments below, because I've got a blank canvas here to start with, and all my tools are still in storage. I'm going to start next week bringing those out. But anyway, if you have any suggestions, here's what I plan to do. Well, this is what I have in mind as of right now. Let's just start at this door. Of course, I wanted that door on that side because it's easily accessible from the driveway to bring supplies in. And in this corner have my lumber rack. That way when my truck is backed up in here, I'm right here at it just to pull off the back of the truck and put that stuff on the lumber rack. I'm thinking air compressor in that corner. Now the space between that corner and that door is about 4 feet. So I'm thinking my air compressor in that corner. That's just thoughts. Between this door and that door, miter saw station and radial arm saw. And of course, on this wall, out from it, will be my workbench and tool wall in behind on that wall. And then down this side will be drills and band saws and my floor standing tools down this corner. And of course out in the middle will be, I have 2 table saws. I plan on setting them side by side, and then just back off of one corner or the other have my milling station, which has my planer and joiner. And of course, anything else that there is, which there will be a few odds and end tools and so on and so forth, in the middle of this wall, but not out so far enough that I can't back my truck in here. I want to be able to leave this area back here as open as possible, just to be able to get my truck in and load and unload material. The truck's not going to stay in here, but I want to be able to get it up in here to load and unload in case it was to start raining or anything like that, to be able to get my material back in the dry. But I also want to build an assembly table and be able to assemble probably in front of, but between the two table saws, in front of the workbench with enough room to go in between each one. Those are the ideas I am playing with right now. I've got till I start moving tools in here and getting it wired to decide. So if anyone has any comments, also there's going to be ductwork for the vac system, which I think I failed to mention that. I'm going to be using the same vac system that I had in the old garage, but I'll have to get some more plumbing and may end up separating that off about halfway through and then putting another one in to pull and come from the other side and have two completely different systems, because I'm using a 6.5 horsepower shop vac and it's not going to pull the distance that it did in the other one. But anyway, there'll be lights have to be hung, power has to be hooked to it, and there's a pretty good echo in here. This is insulated, but it's not insulated to the point of not having any echo. Of course, when my floor mats go in, the tools go in, that will help a lot with echoing. Well, that concludes this one. I'm just going to let you see the building. And if anyone has any ideas or suggestions on tool setup and layout, of course, I will probably, when I get stuff in there, move it several times before I ever get it to where it actually kind of like flows and works. But if you have any suggestions or anything like that, put them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to hear some ideas on tool setup. Of course, like I said, I do have a blank canvas, and it's going to be kind of interesting to start. And once you get started and start building out from there, it'll be all right. For right now, I'm not going to put any walls in it. I probably will eventually, but right now there won't be any walls. There'll be lights just hung from those rafters. But yeah, let me know what you think. But anyway, as always, this is Tracy Maxwell. Thanks for watching.